Hey everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to Strange World. So I just wanted to come up here real quick and have a quick chat with everybody. Okay. So how's everybody going? If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. So I wanted to come up here real quick and just have a little talk. Have a little talk with everybody real quick. So here we go. You might not realize you're being emotionally abused. If this sounds familiar, you might not realize it yet, but you could be experiencing emotional abuse. You start questioning your memory, you replay conversations in your head and over. You try harder to avoid conflict, to say the right thing, to keep the peace, but it never feels enough. At first, you think it's just miscommunication. Then you start thinking maybe it's your fault. And this is how emotional abuse often begins. It's not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's quiet, confusing, and repeated over time. If this is happening to you, you are not imagining it. You are not too sensitive, and you are not the problem. If you feel safe, share in the comments what was the first time you noticed something wasn't right. Drop that in the comments. Signs of narcissistic abuse most people miss. Some of the most damaging abuse is the kind people don't recognize. Narcissistic abuse often starts with charm and attention. It feels intense, even special, but over time, patterns appear. The signs that you're going to see, your feelings are dismissed, you're blamed for everything, they deny things they clearly said. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. You constantly doubt yourself. This creates confusion, and confusion makes it harder to recognize what's happening. If this feels familiar, it's not your fault. It's a pattern of emotional manipulation. So, which of these signs did you experience? Why you feel confused in a toxic relationship? If you feel constantly confused in a relationship, that confusion is a warning sign. One moment they are kind, the next they are distant or cold. You never know which version you're going to get. So you start trying harder, analyzing everything, blaming yourself. This cycle creates emotional instability. Your mind stays focused on fixing things and avoiding conflict. That confusion can create emotional attachment, even in unhealthy relationships. You are not weak for feeling it. This is a psychological response to inconsistency. Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle like this? If someone makes you question your memory, pay attention. Gaslighting often sounds like that never happened. You're imagining things. You're too sensitive. You always twist things. Over time, you start doubting yourself instead of trusting your own memory. If this happened to you, it wasn't in your head. This is a form of emotional manipulation. Have you ever heard phrases like this? If you left but still went back, there's a reason. Toxic relationships don't stay bad all the time. There are moments of kindness, apologies, and hope. That creates emotional attachment. This cycle is called trauma bonding. Your brain connects pain with relief. You don't stay because it's good. You stay because emotional highs and lows. This doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. Have you ever experienced this cycle before? Not all abuse is loud. Some of the most damaging signs are silent. The signs that you can see are walking on eggshells, fear of their reaction, losing confidence over time, feeling isolated, constant anxiety in the relationship. These signs build slowly until you don't recognize yourself anymore. This is happening. It is not normal, and it is not your fault. Which silent sign felt familiar to you? Healing doesn't start when everything is perfect. It starts when you become aware. The first step is recognizing what happened. The next step is rebuilding trust in yourself. That takes time. Healing points that you can key in, learning to trust your feelings again, setting boundaries, reconnecting with support, giving yourself time to recover. You are not stuck in this forever. Healing is possible. If you're healing from this, something like this, what's one thing you're working on right now? So drop a comment in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and also follow my Facebook channel, my Facebook page. It's called Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survived. I have the link in my right there down in the bottom of the screen. And I have a lot of information up there. My community board has a lot of information, but also my page has a lot of information. I spread nothing but awareness up there. I have a whole bunch of people up there. Listen, if you're in a situation, get yourself out of a narcissistic or a domestic violence relationship. As a survivor, peer mentor survivor, I'm up here just spreading awareness. I want to be able to help the next person out, not repeat the same cycle, and help break and end that cycle. So if you know somebody that's going through this, share my channel to them, okay? You don't necessarily have to be going through this. Somebody else could be going through this. Somebody you know could be going through this silently. Share my channel to them. Share my Facebook page to them. Trust me, they would definitely love it. A lot of information out there. So, once again, if you're in a domestic violence or a narcissistic abuse relationship, it is not healthy. And if you need to get mental health, any mental counseling, please get that. Because you're gonna go through that when you come out that situation. Okay? And please, the whole goal is to break the cycle. Okay? I'm telling you, it is not easy. It is not going to be easy after, but down that road, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to see all the hurt and the pain that you went through and everything that you went through. Don't worry about what them narcissists is out there doing. They're going to look like their life is going good. Of course, they're going to make their life look like it's going amazing in your eyes for you. But in all reality, and the inside, they're like hurting and pain of their own trauma and their own situation that's going on. And if they're out there trying to look good, that's because due to their supply. They have to keep up with the Joneses. And like I said, survivors and victims, they always have to be the ones to suffer at the end. They're the ones that have to go get mental counseling. They're the ones that have to go through all of this hell while these narcissists and abusers are out there just hopping on to the next, to the next, to the next, not getting themselves no help. So like I said, ladies, it's going to take time. Trust me, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Healing is a process. Coming out these situations, you can't just jump into the next situation. You got to worry about yourself. Because down the road, you're going to lose it all the way. Stay focused. Stay focused. Make sure you follow my Facebook page. I have a lot of information for all you ladies, even men. If you're going through it, listen, follow my Facebook page. Now, you may not be able to get into my group chat because none with ladies in it, but you could definitely follow my Facebook page if you're going through something like that. Okay? You can get some awareness up there as well. And if you're a narcissist and you want to know about yourself, go look at my page. Hopefully that'll give yourself some motivation to go to therapy and stop being out here hurting other people. So listen, if you're dealing with that situation, get yourself up out of there. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm a peer mentor. That's what I'm here for. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed this. I'm a peer mentor survivor. Okay? So thank you. Listen, subscribe to my channel. Follow my Facebook page, Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survive. And let me know you came from YouTube if you did. I appreciate everybody. Have a blessed day. And also, I'm sorry I haven't been live in a couple of days. I've been dealing with some allergies for like a couple of months. And then these doctors thought that they was doing something more right and gave me something else to make my allergies flare right up again that I had to use an EpiPen. But listen, I'm getting there. I'm getting better a little by the day. And I will be coming back up here with more videos. I can't stop spreading awareness. That it's just in my blood. I'm an empath. So if you, whatever you're going through, I don't care what you're going through. If you need a question, just to understand, hit my Facebook page up. I'll get the answer for you. The answer's probably up there. You can find a whole bunch of healing information, a whole bunch of information about the narcissists and their tendencies, and just healing information, and other women up there sharing their information of how to heal and what they're going through. We're all out there supporting each other, and we're all sharing one word of spreading awareness and stopping domestic violence. Now, we can't say we can't stop all domestic violence, but we can make someone else be aware. Because like I say, you never know. It could be your neighbor. It could be somebody that you know, your coworker. Somebody could be going through this. So it don't have to necessarily be you. So if you're seeing this, share it to somebody. I appreciate it. And welcome to Shireen's World. And like I said, stay safe. Stay safe in these streets. Okay? I appreciate it. We out of here.
House too quiet, heart too loud. Thought I'd die there. Look at me now, yeah. Keys in the door, I froze in the kitchen. Breath so thin, could've sworn I was missing. Purple on my skin, but my soul stayed vivid. He said you're mine, and I whispered I'm living. Phone in the drawer, but I mapped my escape. Cash in the book, just in case, just in case. Prayed on the floor, I'm not built to break. Packed one bag, walked out, didn't shake. I'm stronger than before. You can't lock me in that wall. Every bruise became my armor. Every tear just made me sharper. I'm stronger than before. You won't chain me to that door. I was hurt, but now I'm harder. Still soft, still love, just smarter. Courtroom cold, but my voice stays steady. Hands still shook, but my will been ready. Told my truth, heard it echo through the levee. All that shame washed off when it left me. Sisters in the back, all eyes, all stories. Saw my face, saw their own, no worries. So I spoke for the one still sleeping by the thunder. Said you ain't what he did, you're a walking wonder. Hey, stronger than before.